All right, hi everybody. Joe Sharada here. I'm going to introduce my audience real quick. We got Dan, Tyler, Ryan, and Darren. So I'm going to spin this back around here. All right. All right, guys, I want you to imagine this. 3 in the morning, you're home sleeping, tucked away, with the wife, kids are in bed, everything's going good. All of a sudden you wake up. Some weird noise is going off, something's going on, you don't know what. Then you realize smoke detector's going off. It's happened to all of us, whether it's been cooking, accidental, whatever, happens to everybody. This time's a little different. You go out, you look up, you got smoke. Some smoke in your living room, smoke in your bedroom, wherever. Adrenaline starts kicking in, you don't know what to do. Start getting the kids, get the family, get everybody out, you realize this is for real. House is on fire, garage, whatever it is. Get the kids, get the family out, and you realize, I gotta get my gun, I gotta get my money, I gotta get my rings. So you go back in, and the smoke and the fire is so heavy, you can't get anything. Family's out, family's okay. This happened to me. This is a pretty important topic to me. I'm going to talk about smoke alarms, okay? About 3 or 4 years ago, I lost my whole house, everything, brand new house, burnt down to a fire. The only thing that saved us was those smoke alarms. We had working smoke alarms just like we were supposed to have installed. They woke us up, did exactly what they were supposed to do, and we were okay. So the reason we were okay was those smoke detectors. By the time I went back in to go get my stuff, the smoke and the fire was so thick that I couldn't get in the house to get anything. It was a matter of minutes. So just a few more minutes in that house and we would have been dead. So that's what I'm talking about here is smoke detectors. The 3 things I'm going to talk about here are the importance of them, where we should install them, and how to maintain them. So I'm going to go a little bit about them. I'll show you the smoke detector here and kind of look a little bit. So according to NFPA, I'm going to reference NFPA, it's the National Fire Protection Association's agency. I'm going to reference them a lot. They do a lot of studies, a lot of different tests, and they have different people studying for them. So according to NFPA, smoke alarms, United States house fires, the risk of dying in a reported home fire is cut in half if you have a smoke detector. Most of the fires we have, people that do have smoke detectors get out, they're okay. Most of the fire deaths that we have are in homes with no smoke detectors. So extremely important. Most people that die in house fires, they don't die from the fire itself. It's the smoke and the toxic fumes. So getting out early notification is the key to this. In 2011, there's approximately 1.24 million fires in the U.S. So we're having more than people think. With the statistics they show, about every 2 hours, somebody's dying in a house fire. There's over 3,000 fire deaths in the United States. So every 2 hours, somebody's dying in the United States in a house fire. So, that's the importance of having them. We talked about what we're going to do with them. Now we're going to say where to install them. What are we going to do with them? According to NFPA, they recommend that you have one on every level of your house, one in every sleeping room, so bedroom, wherever you have somebody sleeping, and each hallway. So that's where we're going to put them at. There's different types of smoke detectors. We have photoelectric smoke detectors, and we have ionization smoke detectors. With the studies shown, they do different particles. The photoelectric smoke detectors, they will pick up more of the invisible particles that we don't see. So they work for fast building fires. The ionization type of detectors, they will pick up the more stuff that we can see, so therefore the slow smoldering fires where there's going to be thicker particles. They do have combination smoke detectors, do both. Obviously they're going to be the best ones that we're going to have because they can pick up both things. So the combination, ionization, photo are going to be both. With those, one of the things that are recommended are we're going to put the ionization near kitchens because of the type of fires that we have, and we have less false alarms. You get a lot of smoke detectors going off in the kitchen with cooking, and you're going to have a lot less of those false alarms. A lot of people get in the habits of taking the batteries out when they do have those false alarms, and we want to avoid that. So ionization detectors are what we're going to use there. Again, if we have the combinations in that area, they're still going to have more false alarms because they pick up those different particles. So we want to go with that. Now we're going to talk about maintaining them. They recommend, NFPA, you want to do a monthly check. So with this, I'm going to kind of hopefully bring this up and see there's always a test button on these alarms. You know, hold in that test button, and you should hear it sound. If it doesn't sound, change your batteries. If it doesn't sound after you change your batteries, replace your detector. So every month we're going to check do the test. Every 6 months we're going to change the batteries. So So a good rule of thumb is when you change your clocks, you change your batteries. Every 10 years, the smoke detector needs to be replaced. So every 10 years, replace a detector. Every 6 months, check the batteries, replace the batteries. And every month, we're going to do a test on the detector and make sure it's working. So, again, we've talked about why they're important, where we're going to install them, and how we're going to maintain them. So, something to keep in mind, this is a very inexpensive item, very easy to install. You can get them anywhere, grocery stores, Walmarts. Electricians can install them, anything, and very easy, and they could very easily save your life someday. Thank you.